What's up, guys? We're going to be pushing way beyond 15,000 trophies in Clash Royale, above the highest arena in the game. And we're going to see how high we can get and how hard we can dominate with one of the easiest decks. When you're playing Golem Elixir Collector, all you have to do in single elixir is stack up Elixir Collectors and defend. Cycle Lumberjacks and Electro Dragons when you can to get towards the evolution. And once you hit double elixir, build up a big push of doom, with your Lumberjack and Electro Dragon evolution behind the Golem and a Prince too. Once you're up enough elixir, there's nothing the opponent can do. The Electro Dragon fries any distractions for the Prince, and the Prince connects onto high value targets, so you'll get a bunch of damage. Or positive elixir trades like one-shotting a Furnace. This is the best Golem deck in the game to push up Trophy Road or Path of Legends fast. It's time to reduce our opponent's towers down to rubble and assert dominance. And lots of Prince love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to make the high fruit videos possible. All right, we're gonna push as high as possible, and apparently this guy is calling for the Pancake Tower. So our strategy is pretty simple. Cycle 2 Elixir Collectors with this deck and get the opponent to spam into us so we can get positive Elixir trades and then get even more positive Elixir trades with our Elixir Collector. So we put the pressure on the opponent by doing nothing. That's the strategy. It's kind of simple, yet it is very successful. So I'm going to use the Lumberjack there just to cycle to the evolution. Not really going to care that much. I can Electro Dragon. I think that it might also go correctly on the Witch, hopefully. That's what my game plan is. I don't know if our Electro Dragon's smart like that. I don't know if he's sly. Oh, he's going back. Let's go. Beautiful. So the Electro Dragon's going to help out so we don't die to simple skeletons. And then we Elixir Collector because the opponent doesn't have Fireball in cycle. Heck, I could try to stop them from activating King Tower with the Tornado, but they drop a Giant really close to the towers. That was weird. Because not only is that going to give me damage, and it's going to pierce on the tower from electrocuting the Giant, it's also a pretty interesting play to not activate King Tower there. Oh, he's one of them. That makes sense then. Oh, no. Chill. I don't have a Electro Dragon in hand, so I have to go and cycle our Barbarian Barrel so we don't get screwed. And fortunately for us, the minions are overpowered enough to shut down the entire Balloon Giant push. So I'm going to go Lumberjack at the bridge, and you guys might laugh at me for this and be like, Jake, why are you supporting two little marvelous minions? It doesn't matter. Two Marvin the minions are going to be more than enough. They're going to be able to be real tough and clean up the Valk, and then I can go for another Elixir Collector. And I'm hoping, I am praying, I would say I'd be on my hands and knees for this, man, to go and drop like a Giant at the bridge. But like, I'm sitting in my chair. I'm pretty comfortable right now. Dude needs to go in for a Giant at the bridge with a balloon. He has to. He's got to do it for me right now. If he doesn't, I'm going to crash out. This has to happen. He's got to do it. I drop my Golem. Come on, go and let me bing on everything you got. So if you didn't know, the Electro Dragon goes off of the other opponent's units and infinitely goes back and forth if there's two units. He needs to do it. He needs to do it. Oh, he's not doing it. He's not doing it, guys. I'm tilted. Tag, you're tilted is my name here. I'm on a Lumberjack, and I would love to win this interaction, but I can't guarantee anything. Man, I might even try to Tornado back the Giant, but I'm not about it. I want to 3-crown everyone I play. Who am I kidding? I'm not one of those players that does anything besides dropping Princes. Let's go. Let's run it. We're already done with it. This game is ours. 2 Princes is Galaxy Brain plays, obviously, guys. The low skill is seething through my veins, and this guy is an absolute pain. If you're ever playing a low skill strategy like this, you just accumulate so many unwarranted wins. And we're going to go and see what we get after this lucky drop. I don't care, guys. We have maxed out everything. Look at my gold. Look at my gems. And look at the trophies. We'll see how far we get by the end of the video. But I expect we're going to climb up a ridiculous amount of trophies today. We have fumbled our way into another match, and this dude is already going in for a Hog Rider right out of the jump. He is trying to jump over the river and through the woods to the tower he goes. I don't think it's that bad for me because I can just cycle to an Elixir Collector, and then I'm going to throw down minions. Usually when you get this type of hand, the best strategy to do is just play safe, get counter push when your opponent overcommits, and cycle that Elixir Collector because that is how you're going to win matches. Or you could use Prince, and Prince is pretty good. Prince is a pretty fair and balanced card. As you can see, we got that big pancake boy for our Barbarian. He is chopping down the tower. He ordered a barber. He got more than just a haircut. He got a tower chop. So this is looking really sublime. If I can just get Elixir Collector here. If you didn't know, you can actually activate King Tower. If they drop a miner, you should be able to just Tornado here, and it pulls the miner directly in. I don't think this guy has it. I mean, I don't think he's got the sauce like that. He just seems to be playing someone running Hog Rider decks without anything else. We're going to pull that to the King Tower and just be nonchalant with our Lumberjack counter pushing. Maybe even go in for minions here because, you know, if he's going to Fireball, I want to cycle to another Elixir Collector. I'm going to go Barbaro because I'm just cycling to my Elixir Collector. And he's going to be an angry Barber. He's going to be the angriest Barber that you guys have ever seen. He's going to start chopping down the 3-crown. I genuinely do not understand how this deck is this freaking good. I didn't even golem push, and we pushed the man out of the match. It's actually just that easy. Okay, so he's going to go in for another big play. And the thing that I decided to do is I pulled back everything with the lumberjack so that my prince could prioritize targeting the hog rider. Super important to do that if you're playing at a higher level, just to minimize the amount of damage that they could get. I don't think this guy is going to be able to defend our golem push, and I want to go for the 3 crown. Okay, so bro is going to have an evolved wizard, but we're going to break it with our barbarian barrel, and then we're just going to go and chuck more stuff. Lumberjack, I choose you. This is going to really help us break through. As long as we have enough stuff, it's going to be real tough for him to stop us. We got 25 seconds on the clock and an entire parade on his 3 crowns. So as you guys are seeing, I genuinely just do not understand how Prince did not get nerfed. It is utterly unfair and broken. Card actually will 3 crown anything if the opponent just doesn't respect it enough. After 2 easy 3 crowns, we pushed up to 15,200 and we are going to keep going. All right, so we have pushed up to 15,200 and some change. And I feel like there's going to be no change for these games, guys. We're going to be full sending and stampeding through our opponent's defenses. Obviously, if we want to go and stomp them with a lumberjack, it's important that we cycle to the evolution. So that is our priority. And I always feel like saying their safety is our priority because I am just conditioned by that from Air Canada. But, you know, our opponent's safety is not our priority. We're going guns blazing with everything we got. We're going to go for a barbell as well and try to swiftly secure an offensive presence with the prince, but I don't think that's going to work out. Unfortunately, the expo will lock into my tower for a little bit of damage, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, can we activate King Tower here? Or deactivate the King Tower? I mean, he should have dropped something. He should have tried to activate King Tower. I mean, usually what happens is if you tornado in that specific spot, the opponent will try to activate King Tower with a unit. So then you'll pull the unit away from the King Tower activation spot, and then your Electro Dragon will hit the unit and the tower and not chain onto the 3 crown. But maybe just some universe, this guy did not know any better. Also, we have Electro Dragon Evolution, so I'm just going to chain onto the Knight and the Expo, and I think this is going to be awesome. This is going to be stupidly silly. I don't know if you guys have done this before, but I very rarely let that happen and let him, like, get an Expo lock. But in this very specific situation, where I had the Knight rolling through, I knew that I could be big brain and have the Electro Dragon just bing bing and chain onto everything he had. So that was the reason why I did it. As you guys saw, we didn't take that much damage, and I think we got a good trade overall. It's also silly because, like, I'm used to playing ranked at, like, top 1,000-ish or whatever. So whenever I play at Trophy Road, sometimes the decision-making and the game plans are just a bit different. You don't want to be dropping things that are too high of cost because they could just expo their side. So if I go for a Prince, I have to be ready with my Barbaro and my minions. And if I'm dropping my Golem, I kind of want to drop it a little bit lower, more so oriented in the middle. Then it's going to be towards both towers. So if he goes Expo, I want him to go Expo on the left side just because, number one, we're going to get damage with the Prince. Number two, he's got all of his damage in the right. So, you know, I don't want him to accumulate more damage. By the way, Prince is broken out of its mind when it's level 16. So I'm going to cycle Electro Dragon here. I'm going to go minions off to the side. The archers are going to be a bit of a nuisance, but we do have tornadoes, so let's vibe with it. Let's see if this works. It should chain onto his stuff. I hope the Electro Dragon's not silly. Electro Dragon, don't be silly right now. Let me get the dub. Come on now. All right, wait. If I'm thinking pragmatically, it's not that bad. The Electro Dragon's going to still chain and everything, and it's going to put in a lot of work. And even if you decide to go for Expo and all this other shenanigans, we still might be good on defense. I don't know if that Expo dies, but I think it does. Lumberjack Evolution, having the evolution and cycle with, you know, your opponent going aggressive is awesome because this cleans house. First off, the Rage eliminates any distractions like skeletons. Secondly, the Lumberjack Ghost is going to make sure that everything else is toast, so you don't have to worry about the Expo getting too much damage on your tower. I want to go for the Golem Lumberjack and everything I own because this guy is definitely screwed. He has to Fireball on this Electro Dragon. It's not going to kill it, so, ooh, he missed it. Oh, you're as good as gone, my guy. I love beating Expo, and this showed how easy it is with Golem. As long as you have the Electro Dragon in cycle and it's an evolution, there's not much they can do unless they go in for a Tesla. And if they're already dropping an Expo plus Knight in single elixir, they're not going to have elixir for the Tesla too. Having so many mini tanks to absorb the Expo's damage with the Lumberjack, Prince, and Barbarill makes it a match made in heaven and hellish for the Expo because they'll never get a lock on. The only time they will is when you want them to. They'll only get a little bit of damage and you'll get a huge positive elixir trade. All right, we've been making steady moves here, and this guy is VKG, so maybe he's weighing a lot right now. There's a whole bunch of gravity upon him. He has to make the right decision, and he can't ever fumble this bag. Oh, he's fumbling right now. He cycled a Night Witch directly into the Electro Dragon. That is beautiful for me. It is a scrumptious snack, and we're ready to devour that thing. Give me more! Yes, sir. I cannot believe he is spending this amount of... I mean, I can. It's an elixir golem player, but he should not be spending this amount of elixir right now. This is beautiful for me. All right, so all I have to do is kill this electro dragon, then we're hard chilling. I don't know if we're going to kill it. We're going to try to snipe it with all of our ferocity. Come on, minion. No! No! I'm cooked! I'm cooked, guys! I was so gassed up. I thought I had it in the bag. You know what? Screw it. I'm still running a golem deck with electro dragon evolution. I think I still win, but we'll see. Obviously bad for me. Not where we wanted to be. I was so hyped and gassed up and ready to just win the game with electro dragon, and then it died, and I was like, that kind of sucks. Maybe I could have defended it with a prince instead, but it is what it is. You live, you learn, you play better in the future. So I would have princed instead of dropping the minions there. I think that would have definitely been a better option, and it would have likely resolved itself with the electro dragon surviving and then everything else getting cleaned up. But hey, sometimes you suck, and then when you suck, you gotta suck it up and play better after. So I'm gonna electro dragon off to the side, probably here, and then I'm gonna go in for minions, and then I think we're okay if we can just kill his electro dragon. Like, I just need his electro dragon to die like now. Yeah, okay, good. So the reason why I thought that would work is obviously our stuff was a bit more separated than his, and the minion still staying alive is awesome. I got a barbaro here. I think we're fine. This should cook him. This should cook him. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right, all right, all right. This is good. We can also tornado that in so the prince charge hits the furnace, and then we can just keep flowing through with more stuff. Having a level 16 prince is nothing to like look at and just be like, oh, that's easy to defend. Nah, this thing will freaking 3-crown you, man. This will actually straight up 3-crown you. Putting an elixir golem in its place. Oh, wait, there's not a 3-crown just yet. Damn, that is insane that he's still alive. All right, we got to go electro dragon, and then we somehow have to go and snipe the electro dragon in his with our electro dragon and other stuff. We'll see how it goes. It's definitely not going to be the most fun interaction in the world, but it be what it be, baby. All right, so we're going to lumberjack here. I think we electro dragon evolution. Tornado everything in, please. Come on, let me go bing bing on all of your stuff, bro. Hey, it's deleted and yeeted. That's what I'm talking about. When you get an electro dragon evolution paired with another electro dragon, it's game over. There's such a significant steamroll that you can amass. Despite the start sucking, this deck's capability to come back is unmatched. And that's one of the reasons I like it. It's kind of the reason I'm showing it on Trophy Road and pushing it as high as I possibly can. We're not losing today, and we're going to beat everyone, even if we have sucky starts where I totally get overconfident and think I won. Okay, let's go. We still have had 0 struggles out here. This is probably the easiest content ever. If you play a golem deck with Evolved Electro Dragon, I genuinely think you just build up push and then opponents die. They get pushed out of the match and they're just gone. That's just how the game works. So I'm going to go Prince comparatively. Going to Electro Dragon is just a little bit more risky. The Prince will force out extra elixir. The Electro Dragon I kind of need for anti-air responses if I don't have the right card cycle. Obviously, going Golem in the back is the biggest no-no. That is for morons only. Do not drop Golem in the back first play. If you do that, you are playing Elixir Collector Pump incorrectly. You got to make sure you have an advantage before you do those types of things. Golem is just too risky. It dies the P.E.K.K.A. The counter push just kills you and the game's over. I could Tornado, but I think it's definitely better for us to go in for a Lumberjack because, yeah, the rest of our cards died. So I kind of need some support here. Maybe some moral support, maybe some mental support, maybe some tower support, maybe all of the above. Who knows? Who knows? Actually, screw it. Let's go Prince. Lumberjack's going to rage us up. I don't know how this is going to go for us. This could be really silly, but I think it's going to be fine. I mean, there's no way that that activates King Tower, right? Please say it doesn't activate King Tower. Oh, thank God. I was convinced that the Prince would activate King Tower because he had an underleveled Fisherman. You know how like having an underleveled Tornado used to not kill skeletons, then it was easier to activate King Tower with an underleveled Tornado? It's the same thing for the Fisherman in that very specific situation. I was like, there's no way. He had the one situation in the world where having an underleveled Fisherman is actually good for him, so it gets 2-shot, and then my Prince hits the King Tower. I would have straight up lost the game, I think. Oh, man. I mean, maybe I can win regardless because like this deck seems really, really strong, but it would suck to lose that. I'm going to try to go minions. I think this is a little bit rough, but he's going to definitely kill our cards if we don't get the Electro Dragon to chain onto everything. We need the Electro Dragon to chain and kill that Goblin Giant, and then I'm in an okay spot. I'm also going to get a Lumberjack down. Maybe we can get him to retarget onto Lumberjack instead of the Electro Dragon. He zaps it. Bro is at negative HP. He's so screwed. I'm going to Prince. I'm going to full send it. We're throwing the entire bank account at you, bro. And this is going to be a foreclosure for sure, right? There's no shot. There's no shot. You're stopping the shenanigans here. Wait. I want next level shenanigans. I want Golem at the bridge shenanigans. This is the sneakiest Golem you've ever seen. All right. He's raging up his P.E.K.K.A. because he can't let the Golem explode on his tower. Well, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you something a little bit sinister. This golem is exploding on your tower whether you like it or not. And the best thing is these minions are gonna win. They're gonna have your tower for din. I can even go for like a prince, have the lumberjack do its thing, and then tornado, and just in onto all of his crap again. You guys know how it is. Yes, sir. We are pooping out value here with our cards. It is unbelievable how good some of these cards can be. And you know what? To disrespect Golem at the bridge for the 2-time. These are what these P.E.K.K.A players deserve. I'm genuine about it. I don't respect P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant, and my deck is low skill. So, you know, if my deck is already at the bottom of the barrel of skill and you found something even more dirty and despicable than that, I mean, credit to you. But no credit to you because you still lost. I'm very happy with that. And we're now at 15,321 medals, and we have no signs of stopping. Last game of the day against Mr. Derwin. So he's not even Darwin. He's a Derwin. So maybe evolution hasn't really caught up with him yet, or maybe he's evolved past the point of Darwin and what we've learned. So I got to show him what Derwinism is here, and survival of the fittest has to happen with our minions. I think our minions are going to be able to devour the rest of the battle ram here, but usually they'll have minions counters with arrows or something. It's such a strong card that people kind of have to respect it. Anyway, if Magic Archer is coming down, I don't want to be too aggressive. I need to activate King Tower with that to make me a happy sir. If there's no surprise here with a King Tower activation, I feel like, oh, wait, never mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to probably use Electro Dragon and then see if we can defend this with the Barbarial and be sad if it doesn't work. I need this to die, and I don't want to die. So I'm going to use Barbarial to make sure that the P.E.K.K.A goes backwards and flies. I'm trying to bless you guys with my singing. I don't really think my singing's ever good, but you have to listen to it. You're subjected to this horrible experience of this onslaught of aggression in single elixir and my singing at the same time. Wait, this isn't that bad. Genuinely, minions are doing minion stuff. We're able to potentially activate King Tower here with the tornado, but I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm so dirty for doing this. Another elixir collector when I'm at 0 elixir is insane. This is diabolical work. Probably dead for it, to be honest. Maybe I can get an Electro Dragon here and not lose the game, question mark? Oh my gosh, I just want to keep my Princess Tower, or not Princess Tower, my Chef Tower alive. I spent so much elixir for that. That might have been the dumbest decision ever in Clash Royale history. Oh, he fireballed. Wait, this is good. That's a dead Magic Archer. No fireball in cycle. I have 2 elixir collectors on the field. So if you didn't know how elixir collectors work, you actively cannot cycle elixir collectors in the last minute of the match. Don't do it. You're going to die if that happens. Like every time. You can't be nonchalantly cycling elixir collector back. It takes 60 seconds for the elixir generating to actually reach its final stage. So you want all the elixir, you need to take the entire minute. And if I do that, then I'm not going to get the elixir. I'll just lose the game. I'm going to go minions other side with lumberjack. I'm going to try to do dual lane pressure. More often than not, that's going to be the best way of winning in these types of situations. Because this is one of those guys that is head over heels defending against the P.E.K.K.A. And then he has no elixir because we have 2 elixir collectors. He just shouldn't be able to stop this. It literally should not be possible. If he stops it, I would be astonished, and I really don't want to play these games. I've played these games before, and I do not want them to be played again. Please. Okay, thank goodness. You know what? Screw you. We're going to tornado everything together, and then we're going to go lumberjack, and we're going to have the Magic Archer die, and we're going to go bing bing and chain onto all of your stuff. Let's go, baby! All day! We have our units in the middle. There's no shot you're able to zap that, because if you zap it, you're also going to lose your tower. He zapped that, didn't lose his tower, and then didn't take our tower. So, you know, commanding 1-0 victory. But it would have been 2-1 if he zapped the tower. Is whatever way he wanted to lose. As evidenced by Derwinism in Clash Royale, in survival of the fittest, this Golem deck will always win. We've taken a ton of trophies with a sizable chunk over 15,000. Lance the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.